Hey music fans! As a roadie, I had this great opportunity to tour with all these bands. I wrote a book about my experiences on the road, and it was the #1 new release on Amazon and Bios, and it's now sold millions of copies on Kindle. I'm Joel Roadie, and this is my podcast, Party Like a Rock Star. This track's called The Song of Durin. Never heard it before, but 50 million people have. The reason why I'm checking it out, why I found it, is a guy named Geoff Castellucci covered it. And he's in an ensemble would be the right word, called Voice Play, that I think is super cool. So we're going to give this a go together, guys, and we're going to see what we got. I'm going to listen to this for the first time. And then if you guys want to join me, I'm going to jump into Geoff's version. We'll see what he did with the track. Let's give it a go. Reminds me of Diablo. Anybody play that? Great game.
The world was young, the mountains green, no stain yet on the moon was seen. No words were laid on stream or stone when Durin woke and walked alone. He named the nameless hills and dells. He drank from yet untasted wells. He stooped and looked in and saw a crown of stars appear as gems upon a silver thread above the shadows of his head. The world was fair, the mountains tall, in elder days before the fall of mighty kings in Argo throned and gondolin, who now beyond the western seas have passed away. The world was fair in Durin's day. A king he was on carven throne in many pillared halls of stone, with golden roof and silver floor and runes of power upon the door. The light of sun and star and moon in shining lamps of crystal hue, unlimit by cloud or shade of night, there shone forever fair and bright. The hammer on the anvil smote, their chisel clove and graver wrote. Their forged was blade and bound was hilt, the delver mined, the mason built. Their beryl and gold veil and metal wrought, like fishes' mail, buckler and corselet, axe and sword, and shining spears were laid in ward. Unwearied then were Durin's folk, beneath the mountains' music walk. The harper's harps, the minstrels sang, and at the gates the trumpets rang. The world world is grey, the mountains old, the forge's fire is ashen cold. No harp is rung, no hammer falls, the darkness dwells in Durin's halls. The shadow lies upon his tomb, Memoria in casa tum, but still the sunken stars appear in dark and endless pyramid. There lies his crown in water deep, till Durin wakes again from sleep.
That was great. All right, we're done. That was super, super good stuff. I didn't know it was Tolkien. That's why it's written so well, all the words, but fantastic. It was almost like a religious experience. Do you remember in the 90s they had that one huge album? It was monks performing in a chapel or wherever they were, but super, super huge album. Kind of came out of nowhere to sell that many records, and it had that feel to me, this profound religious feeling. But I really enjoyed that. A little bit different than what I listen to usually, and it's nice to switch things up. This is the complete edition, and to me it was quite complete. I thought it was fantastic. However, there's always room for more, right? Contradicting myself here in a 5-second period. So let's see what Geoff Castellucci did with the track. If you don't know who he is, he's really good. He's got this really deep, deep voice, and it's really nice to hear. So I'm going to jump into that next. Guys, I appreciate all of you. This was killer. Thank you. I look forward to seeing you all on the next one. This is the track Song of Durin. I just listened to it for the very first time. It was the complete edition, and it was really something spectacular. I learned it's from Tolkien, and so now I know that. I am a Geoff Castellucci fan. I think this guy's really cool. He's in voice play. I think they're really cool, too. Might even do another one of their videos next. Okay, I'm going to. But anyway, I'm going to check out Geoff first doing this track. I did enjoy it. I think he's going to do a bang-up job. Let's find out together.
The world was young, the mountains green, no stain yet on the moon was seen. No words were laid on stream or stone when Durin woke and walked alone. He named the nameless hills and dells. He drank from yet untasted wells. He stooped and looked in mirror, and saw a crown of stars appear as gems upon a silver thread above the shadow of his head. The world was fair, the mountains tall, in elder days before the fall of mighty kings in Nargothrond and Gondolin, who now beyond the western seas have passed away. The world was fair in Durin's day. A king he was on carven throne in many pillared halls of stone, with golden roof and silver floor and runes of power upon the door. The light of sun and star and moon and shining lamps of crystal hue slit axe and sword and shining spears were laid in unwearied then were Durin's folk. Beneath the mountain music woke. The harpers harped, the minstrels sang, and at the gates the trumpets rang. The world is gray, the mountains old, the forge is fire, is ashen cold. No harp is rung, no hammer falls, the darkness dwells in Durin's hall. The shadow lies upon his tomb in Moria, in Khazad-dûm, but still the sunken stars appear in dark and windless mirror. There lies his crown in water deep, till Durin wakes again from sleep.
There can only be one. Bad Highlander reference. Sorry.
Hey y'all, Geoff here. Thanks so much for watching and subscribing. Videos like this would be impossible to make without lovely folks like you clicking that play button a time or two. And of course, all of the lovely people on Patreon. If you'd like to see all of my videos early and plenty of other incredible perks, head on over to Patreon and sign up. You can even sign up for free. Special shout out goes to Halder Draco, Tema Krempley, Juliana Livingston, Diane Holland, Sarah Borzelli, Sarah O, Lori Templeman, Laura Mueller, Patricia Schumann, Debbie Goodling, Jordy S, A.M. Person, Carl and Melanie Thomas, Asa M. Langstall, and Debs Patrick. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.
Untimid by cloud or shade of night, there shone forever fair and
There you have it. When you give to Geoff, you get shout-outs on other stations. Sorry, I can't even say it right. See, that's why he gets the big bucks, and I'm over here slurring my words. I loved that. I actually liked it better than the first version I heard. You guys can be the judge. I'll probably put it together, and you guys can see, but I thought Jeff's version was fantastic. The only thing I thought about, and I don't know, I'm on the fence if I liked it or not, was that water drop. In the beginning, I liked it. It was another layer to the track. You know, it was just splitting up I was going to say the voice play, but the different stages, the different levels of singing, it was something to split it up. And it did. My ear hit it, and I understood why he did it, or whoever mixed it did it. But when it went out, I was happy that it was gone. I felt like it could have gone out a little bit sooner. And then when it came back, I was like, oh, no, here it comes back again. But actually, I don't think it was a problem because it faded out. I totally didn't even think about it until the end of the song. Man, I only thought about it, I think, because I think of things to say while I'm watching this. I think if I was just listening to it while I was cleaning my car, right? It's a good reason. I would, I don't know if I would notice it as much. All the costumery, the set, come on, man. This is high-end, cool stuff for a YouTube channel. I am very impressed. I think Geoff's awesome. I think this video showcases his ability. And whoever edited it and stuff, I don't know if he does that himself. That's cool, man. It's a lot of work to do the editing. That's why my editing is not very good. It takes time. So I'm humbled. I thought that was awesome. If you're a fan of Geoff or you're just a fan of this track, let me know what you guys thought in the comments. I don't believe I said it, but if you're not subscribed to Geoff, please do so. I think you'll enjoy his channel. Guys, thanks so much. I look forward to seeing you all on the next one. Hey, the podcast is over. What are you still doing here? Well, while you're here, like and subscribe. Thanks.